Welcome to Commandeer Group of Schools online teaching classes. In earlier classes, you have heard about pole vaulter Michael Stone, who, in spite of his disability, achieved a great success and world record through his determination. So, now in B reading, what is a player? It's a poem describing the qualities of a player. How a player should be. What are the qualities a player should possess? Let us see. This poem was written by Jessica Taylor. She was born in Louisiana. She is a young poetess. She has developed her love for music and poetry at an early age. Most of her poems focus on emotional issues with an emotional touch. Many of her poems have become popular. For example, Loneliness, I Miss You, I Hate, and I'm Worried are some of them. Now, in this poem, what is a player describes the qualities of a player. Let us see what are they. Open page number 36 in your textbook and look at the poem. A player is one who doesn't give up at the sight of defeat, but learns from their mistakes and puts them beneath. A player is one who doesn't give up at the sound of the buzzer, always giving what they have from one side of the court to the other. A player is one who doesn't give up at the sight of defeat. That means if he even gets defeated, if he fails, he will not stop, but learns from their mistakes and puts them beneath. He learns from the mistakes. What are the mistakes he has committed, and he doesn't want to repeat them in the next game. He learns from that. A player is one who doesn't give up at the sound of the buzzer, always giving what they have from one side of the court to the other. So, a player is one who doesn't give up at the sight of the buzzer. If the buzzer rings also, he will not try to stop until the entire game is over. And he always tries to give his best in which role he is. A player is one who doesn't whine about their playtime, who doesn't complain. Whine means complain. W-H-I-N-E, whine. Complain about their playtime, because a player knows it's an unacceptable crime. So he will not complain about his playtime. He will not mention the duration of his playtime. He will not tell that he can't play after a particular time, because a player knows it's an unacceptable crime, because he knows that it's an unacceptable crime. Nobody will accept if he complains about his playtime. A player is one who practices game speed. So, he practices game speed, always keeping in mind that their shots are not guaranteed. So, a player knows that his shots are not guaranteed. If he puts a goal at one time, there is no guarantee that this ball goes for the goal next time. So, always he keeps in mind this point and he practices game speed, how to play the game. A player is one who doesn't settle for anything less, even knowing that they are not the best. So, he will not settle for anything less, means he will not stop with the little one, anything less one. Even knowing that they know that they are not the best players, but he will not simply sit quiet or leave. They perform their best. They always try to give out their best. They will be the ones you see outside practicing. Day or night, rain or shine, they are the ones running on hurt ankles, admitting they are fine. So, they are the ones. They will be the ones you see outside practicing. So, you may have seen many players practicing outside. Though they don't have a match, they will not stop practicing. Day or night, rain or shine, they will not at all bother about the day, whether it is day or night, whether it is rainy or sunny. They start practicing their game. They are the ones running on hurt ankles. Even if their ankles are hurt, knees are hurt, they will not stop. They continue their running and play the game. Admitting they are fine, saying that they are fine, they are okay, they are not bearing the pain. So they even run on hurt ankles to make their team win. A player is one who has a strong, sensible mind. So here, strong and sensible are opposite. So he is both mentally strong as well as sensitive. Never pondering about failing, only contemplating prevailing. So he will never bother. Ponder means think about. Ponder, no doubt, think about. He will never bother about failing. He doesn't want to think about his failures, or he will not think that he is going to fail. Only contemplating prevailing. He will consider only the existing one. Prevailing means that is existing. That is existing now. Okay. A player is one who doesn't chicken out, who wants to be in the game when everything counts. Now that is a true player. So a player is one who doesn't chicken out. He will not be afraid. He will not fear. Who wants to be in the game when everything counts? He wants always to be in the game. Everything counts, isn't it? Every shot, every ball counts. So he wants to be in the game. He doesn't want to go out or be afraid. Now that is a true player. So a player possessing all these qualities is a true player. Here the poetess has given a true definition of a player, definition of a true player. She talks about herself when she always tries her best and never give up. She is talking about a girl player. We can observe a refrain in this poem. Refrain means a short phrase that is repeated in the poem. What is that refrain? A player is one. So almost for every 2 lines you can see this refrain. It's a phrase or a clause that is repeated in the poem to describe or to stress the importance. So we can have a lot of imagery in this poem. A lot of imagery is described. Imagery means which can be imagined by us when reading. So this poem highlights about the true qualities of a player who always tries to give his best in spite of his difficulties. Thank you. We will continue the next lesson in the next session.